continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like shrinking.
Welcome inside MIAA Field on the campus of Adrian College as we prepare for Game 2 in the MIAA tournament, as it's number 2 Calvin against number 3 Alma, as Calvin will get home field advantage here at the neutral site. Of course, the winner of this game will go on to face off against Kalamazoo, who just won in Game 1. If you missed it, it was a close one, finishing at 5-4, with the Hornets able to fend off the defending MIAA champion Bulldogs. So they are sitting there waiting for the winner of this game to come face them tomorrow at noon. The loser of Game 3 will face off against the Bulldogs, or the loser of this game will face off against the Bulldogs in Game 4 tomorrow at 3 p.m. And then we'll close out tomorrow knowing who's playing for the championship. It'll be the losers bracket facing off against whoever wins Game 3. Of course, 2-game elimination here in this MIAA tournament play. So even if the Bulldogs win out going forward, whoever they face in the championship would have to lose twice. Of course, championship will be Friday, first pitch at 12 o'clock. And the first pitch tomorrow will be 12 as well, as we get ready to roll here. Of course, the lineup for the Alma Scots will have Bleasdale leading off, Goodpaste batting second, Crocked batting third, and then you're going to have number 27, Giuseppe Sapienza in the 4-hole, with Smith batting 5, Kavalik in the 6th spot, Warren at 7, Martin at 8, Foley at 9, and of course, looking at the defensive side for Calvin, it will be Bonemer at second, Bonnemer at second, mind you. And then you got Brown in left, Schumer at catcher, Sherhart at DH, Mason playing first, Reynolds in center, Swope at shortstop, Graham out in right, and Mikula at third base. Pitching for the Calvin Knights will be Coyle, stepping in on the mound today. Taking a look at some of Coyle's numbers here for the Knights. It's going to be entering with a 2.64 ERA, sitting with a 6-2 record through 10 appearances, all of which have been starts. He threw 1 complete game, 1 shutout. He's thrown 61 1/3 innings with 55 hits, 18 earned runs, and 57 strikeouts. As far as extra base hits goes, he's given up 8 doubles, 1 triple, and 4 home runs on the season, as it will be an exciting matchup here to see who will go face the Hornets tomorrow at noon. Don't go anywhere as we right back after a short break here on ACTV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses. Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Number 2 versus number 3, and while Calvin enters number 2, they're entering having swept Alma on the season series with game one coming all the way back in April 1st. Calvin was able to come out victorious 6-3 after giving up 1 run in the first. They didn't give up another run until the 6th when they gave up 2. They tallied 5 runs in the 3rd inning. Now, the matchups between these two teams were split apart. They didn't play again until April 9th, where it was a battle, but Calvin was still able to come out victorious, winning 7-6, despite some late efforts by Alma as they put up 1 run in the 9th, trying to cut into the deficit, but were unable to make the comeback successful. Their 3rd matchup on the season was where things really got out of hand as the Knights were able to jump all over Alma, beating them 9-2. The Scots did not score a single run until the 9th inning. So the Scots are looking to end a 3-game losing streak against the Knights, as having our coaches and umpires meeting prior to the game. And then we're going to get things going here. It will be the Scots up to bat first. And then it will be, of course, the Knights on defense. The Knights enter having swept their last season series in the regular season, beating Hope 9-0, 9-1, and then 8-4. They lead the all-time matchup between these two teams 29-27. As I mentioned, they're on a 3-game winning streak as the Knights enter 23-16 overall, 15-6 in the conference. Looking over at the Scots, they enter with a 22-18 overall record, sitting at 14-7 in conference play. They're on a 1-game winning streak as they beat Kalamazoo 2-1 in the series with a win in game 1 4-1, and they fell in the second game 6-5 before winning in game 3 9-6. Of course, that game went into extras, closing out in the 11th inning before they found a winner. Of course, Kalamazoo also in the bracket for the MIAA tournament, as they played earlier and ended up taking the victory against the Bulldogs. So the Knights will now take the field, getting things underway. Of course, the catcher for the Knights is going to be the backstop today for the squad is going to be Ryan Schumer, sitting there at catcher. Going to take a couple warm-up pitches from Coyle. Nolan Coyle, that is. Going to start this game. As I mentioned his stats earlier in the broadcast, looking to get things rolling early and carry this Knights squad into game 2. Hoping to face the Hornets of Kalamazoo tomorrow, as both teams looking to get that ability of playing early tomorrow. Couple warm-up pitches from Coyle, and then we're going to see Bleasdale, Goodpaste, and Crocked, the 1-2-3 hitters. Right field for Bleasdale, Goodpaste is the second baseman, and Crocked at first for the Knights. Bleasdale coming up, batting .346 on the season through 159 at-bats. He's got 2 home runs, he's hit 8 doubles, and he's got 17 walks. He's 9 for 11 on stolen bases this season. as he steps into the box. And we're going to get underway here for game 2 on the day. And it's a first pitch strike. Coyle starts out. Starting out strong is Nolan Coyle. Now this one's going to be chopped foul down the first base line. Bleasdale getting back in the box. He'll stand in, awaits the offering from Coyle, and that's going to be high for ball 1. A 1-2 count for Bleasdale. Coyle offers, it's going to skip off the dirt. So a 2-2 count, drawing it full, or drawing it even, mind you. Coyle offers, that's going to be fouled off. Back behind the home dugout. Of course, playing at a neutral site, but Calvin gets the home advantages. That's going to be in there for a ball. 3-2 count. Coyle started out hot. Bleasdale has worked 3 balls to draw it full. Now he'll roll over one to second, and it's going to be a 4-3 out. Getting one down for the Knights. Coming up next for the Scots will be Goodpaste. Brent Goodpaste in the 2-hole. That's a big hack. Unable to catch up with it. Now he'll chop one down the third baseline. Goodpaste stands in with an 0-2 count. Swung on, rolled over. Coming in to make the play is the third baseman. And it's a strong throw across the diamond as the Knights get 2 out here, trying to go in order. It was a phenomenal throw from Mikula over there at third, just hitting Mason right in the numbers. It's going to be checked up on. They're going to say he did not go. Checked once again. No need to ask. It's 2-0 count for Crocked. Fouled off down the third base line. Bleasdale grounded out to second. Goodpaste grounded out to third. Crocked will watch ball 3. 3-1 count. Crocked stands in waiting. Swung on, high fly ball into shallow center. Calling him off and making a great snag is Swope. They will retire the Scots in order and get out with no damage done as the Scots come up next. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA tournament action here on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics, brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Welcome back as we get ready for the bottom of the first. Taking a look over at the Calvin batting order. Of course, leading off is going to be number 7, Bonhomer, playing second, and then in the 2-hole will be number 38, Brown. You got number 19, Shummer. And then, of course, cleanup will be Shearhart. Then you got Mason at 5, Reynolds in the 6th spot, Swope at 7, Graham at 8, and Mikula in the 9-hole. Taking a look briefly at the Alma defense. Bleasdale's in right, good paced at second, Crocked at first, Sapienza at third, Smith in left, Warren at short, Martin behind the dish, and Foley is out there in center. Bonhomer up to bat, swung on and fouled back here behind us. Bonhomer stands in, awaiting the offering from Johnson. Speaking of which, it is Tyler Johnson on the mound, as he'll get a strikeout swinging on Bonhomer. 3 pitches, getting himself a strikeout. Tyler Johnson enters with a 3.31 ERA, 6-1 record, 11 starts, 2 complete games with 1 shutout, and he's pitched 70 innings on the season. He has 106 strikeouts on the year, well and above second place on the team. The second place only has 39. That's going to be swung on, hit right up the middle. Great play from the shortstop. It's a 6-3 putout. It's 2 up, 2 down for the Scots. Brown just rolled over that one, and it was a great play made by Warren to throw it 60 feet. This one going to be chopped over to the first baseman. Waves off. Johnson takes it himself. And Crockett will retire the final batter all alone. It only took Johnson 6 pitches to get out of the inning. And that'll do it for the first inning of work. We'll move on to the second after these short messages. You're watching MIAA Tournament Baseball here on ACTV.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome back as we got getting ready for the second inning of work here. Getting his warm-ups done is Coyle. Now coming out is Shummer. Of course, the final batter there, the final out that the Scots grabbed He'll get one throw into second, and we'll get underway here. Both teams retired the side in order. Now coming up is Sapienza for the Scots. Taking his time is Coyle with a deep breath before stepping on the mound. Now he'll get on the rubber and we'll get underway here. Quick hit for Sapienza, and that's going to be an easy play for Mikula over there at third. Backing him up nicely was Swope, but it was unnecessary as Mikula made a phenomenal throw, hitting Mason right in the numbers. Mason scoops it off the deck. He'll wave off Coyle, take it himself, unassisted there. And 2 pitches, 2 outs for Coyle. Coming up to bat, Kavalik. As Coyle steps on, he'll deliver. And it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a longer at bat this time, as Kavalik didn't offer at the first offering. He'll offer at the second, and it was breaking outside. So Kavalik will watch in for a ball. Brings the count to 1-2. Coyle offers. Kavalik chops it over to third. A big-time throw off the deck. Picking it up cleanly is Mason. And a great throw by Mikula from well deep over there on the third base side. Just beat the runner off one hop. It's 3 up, 3 down. And we'll turn it over to the Scots now. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA Tournament Baseball here on ACTV.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Welcome back as we get ready for the bottom of the second here at the Nick on the campus of Adrian College. Of course, it's going to be the Scots. Johnson facing off against Shearhar, Mason, and Reynolds. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Knights, as that's right back here at us. Shearhar got underneath it a little bit too much and didn't barrel it up. Shearhar gonna bloop one into right field. It'll be cut off before it can find the corner. Nice defensive effort there by Bleasdale. So Shearhar will stand steady at first, and we have our first base runner of the day. It's the DH Shearhar with a single to lead off the bottom of the second. Mason up to bat. Takes time. Mason enters with a .323 and 25 RBIs. He'll watch in the first pitch for a ball. Mason with no home runs on the season. He does have 1 triple. He also has 10 doubles to go along with it. That's in there for a strike, 1-1 count. Taking a look over at Shearhar's stance, doesn't look like he's going to be stealing. Not very athletic stealing stance, as that's going to be swung on and missed. Too far underneath it. Brings the count to 1-2. As that's in there for a strikeout looking. Mason will go take a seat. Johnson has his second K of the day. It's Matt Reynolds, the center fielder, up to bat now. He'll take a look at the first pitch for a strike. Johnson offers, swung on and missed. Not able to catch up to it is Reynolds. He'll take a second strike. It's an 0-2 count. As Shearhar is going to take off for second. In there for a ball. Shearhar is safe at second. I said he wasn't in an athletic stealing stance, and he takes off, grabbing a bag from the Scots, and now a runner in scoring position with a 1-2 count for Reynolds. Reynolds will try to chase it. It'll get away from him. Not a lot you can do with that one, as he'll go get sat down. Third strikeout of the day for Johnson. He's 1 strikeout away from 110 on the season. That's in there for a ball. Runner in scoring position for Swope. Swope tried to turn one over there into right field. Would have likely scored Shearhar if it got over there. Swope looking to be the first difference maker on the day, as that's in there for strike looking. It's a 1-2 count. Runner will go, swung on and missed. Johnson rings him up on strikes, and he'll have to go find a seat. Johnson hits 110 strikeouts on the season with his 4th one on the day already. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA tournament play here on Adrian.
Elevate your game. At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome back. Coyle got through his warm-ups. He's got one left. It's going to be thrown on down to second. Not a lot of effort, but no runner actually threatening, so we'll get to the bottom of the order here. It's going to be Warren, Martin, and then Foley closing out the order before we turn it over. The shortstop, Warren, up to the dish. Watching strike one. Kyler Warren comes in with a .271 batting average through 34 games played. As he'll foul off this one, brings the count to 0-2. Warren stands in. The 0-2 pitch on its way. It's going to be fouled off down the first base line. Warren awaits the 0-2. Now it's going to be 1-2 as that ball was well outside from Coyle. Something we haven't seen a lot of as he's been pretty controlled throughout today. Fouled off once again, this time on a line over there into the pavilion. Waiting for a loose ball in the field of play back here in foul territory where if it were a pop fly, catcher might roll his ankle, so going to get that cleaned up. Make sure everything's fair as we keep things rolling here. Kyler Warren awaits the 1-2. It's going to be a comebacker right up to the pitcher off his leg, and it'll roll into shallow right. That's going to be a little bit of a bruise there for Coyle as he'll give up his first base runner. Came off the leg. He's going to wave off the catcher and just keep things going here. Martin up to the dish. First offering. Looks like it's going to be a bunt. Martin lays down a perfect bunt. Coyle makes the routine play over to first. Not letting that one get away from him. That'll bring up Foley for his first at-bat of the game. Mitch Foley awaiting his first offering. There's one out and one on. It's going to be ball one for number one. Foley stands in ready. Coyle gets ready for the 1-0 pitch. Checks on second. Now he'll offer. It's going to be checked up for ball two. So it's a 2-0 count. Now this one picked off the dirt. Big throw to third. Going back. And they got him. Their turn two. A 5-3-5 double play as the Knights escape danger. A big-time pitch from Coyle. It was rifled down the third base line and an absolute heater over to first. Little bit of return to sender as the Knights get out of the jam. And we'll get ready for the top of the third. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA tournament play here on ACTV.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome back. Warm-ups are done, and Johnson getting ready to get his third inning underway. Enters with 20 pitches thrown thus far, 17 of which are strikes. We'll make that 18 strikes on 21 pitches now. When the ball's been hit, it's been rolled over on for ground balls, as there's 2 ground outs. Johnson delivers, swung on and missed. 5 Ks for Johnson as he keeps adding to his total. Tyler Johnson is making it impossible for these Knights hitters thus far. Johnson delivers. It's going to be swung on. Right back up the middle. An easy play made by Goodpaste over there at second. So this is going to be our second time through the order now as Bonham back up to bat. Watching the first pitch for a strike. Johnson checks his pitches, gets ready for the 0-1. He'll offer just high for 1-1. It's a 1-1 count for Bonham. Johnson delivers, foul tipped into the backstop. Bonham sitting with a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Each team has 1 hit thus far in the game. Johnson, high and away, 2-2 count. Swung on and missed. Ring him up on strikes, 3 up, 3 down. Johnson escapes without any base runners, and he'll add another strikeout to his tally as we get ready for the bottom of the third. Top of the fourth, mind you, as you are watching MIAA tournament play here on ACTV.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 9th, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome back. quick reminder, I'd like to remind you to stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at Adrian College TV today. We get things rolling here in the top of the fourth. Only had 2 base runners thus far, as it's going to be our second time through the order for the Scots now, as Bleasdale is up to bat. On deck is Good-Paced. It's an 0-1 count. Bleasdale going to foul off the second pitch as well. Scots are not afraid to get their bats active, swinging through the zone. Unfortunately, just not able to do a lot with it as Coyle is pitching pretty well in his own right. We've been talking about how good Johnson's done thus far. Coyle hasn't done too bad himself. That's in there for a ball. Brings the count to 1-2. Coyle offers. Comebacker up the middle. It gets past the infield, and we'll have a runner on first. A big-time line drive right back up the middle. Coyle was fading away after getting out of his pitch, and the infield spaced out. It was a perfect placement on the hit as Bleasdale grabs his first knock on the day. Sitting with a 1-2 for today. Good-Paced comes in. He'll watch the first pitch for a ball. A 1-0 count. Coyle gets ready. Getting dancy over there at first is Bleasdale. Bleasdale goes. Big swing and a high fly. Goes foul by Good-Paced. Not sure if that was supposed to be a hit and run or if there was miscommunication with the signs there. Is not necessarily a spot you would see a hit and run. Might have just been a normal steal, and Good-Paced wanted to take a hack at it, as this is going to be skied to right field. Camping underneath it and making the easy play will be Graham, as he will retire the first batter of this inning. Bringing up Crocked, the first baseman. He'll stand in, having gotten out his last time up, but he put the ball in play. Coyle, a little bit of a quick pitch motion there. Didn't really go through his stretch or his windup, just kind of quickly brought his leg up and fired the ball across. As Coyle gets ready, it's that quicker motion once again, trying to keep Bleasdale honest, so that if he wants to go, he ends up getting caught by Shummer. Coyle gets ready for the 0-2 offering. A pickoff attempt. Bleasdale is back safe. Unable to lay the tag successfully is Mason. Let's do this again. Coyle gets set for the 0-2. Coyle winds and throws. It's going to be off the deck. Great job blocking it in the dirt by Shummer. Schumer, mind you. As Coyle sends this one in, and it's going to be fouled off by Crocked. Crocked doing a good job battling here. Coyle Going to go for another pickoff attempt. Bleasdale is safe. It's a 1-2 count. Coyle approaching 40 pitches thus far. Bleasdale dancing over there at first. That's going to be swung on, and it crocked is out. Home plate umpire saying he went around. So that's going to be the second out of the inning, and the first strikeout for Coyle on the day. Coyle with the first offering in there for a strike. An 0-1 count. Coyle comes set. Pitches it in there for a ball, so a 1-1 count. A delayed check to see if he went around. In there for a ball. Sapienza looked like he jerked back there before the pitch was even on its way. A little bit of an interesting upper part of the batting stance as he's almost putting himself in a chokehold. Gonna foul this one off. Brings the count to 2-2. Two count. Coyle. He'll check on first. Bleasdale stays put for the moment. Now Bleasdale getting greedy. The pickoff attempt not in time. Bleasdale is safe at first. Coyle. Ready for the 2-2 pitch. It's in there for a strikeout, and Coyle will escape the inning with 2 straight strikeouts. Getting out of there, and Sapienza will leave a runner on first after the leadoff hit. It's 3 straight outs, and we'll get ready for the bottom of the 4th. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA tournament play here on ACTV.
10 years ago, Adrian College Television set out on a mission to bring the excitement, the passion, and the unforgettable moments of Bulldog athletics to fans everywhere. From the field to the court, from nail-biting finishes to championship victories, ACTV has been there to capture it all.
Yeah, Jordan Spear, happy birthday, buddy. I'm sure.
This year, we celebrate a decade of dedication, 10 years of innovation, teamwork, and delivering the energy of Adrian College straight to your screen. Here's to the next chapter of ACTV, because at Adrian College, the story is just beginning.
Hello and welcome back. As Johnson's getting his warm-ups in. It's a strong throw from Martin down to second. Leading off the inning will be Brown, the left fielder for the Knights. Johnson delivers, swung on and foul tipped. Starting out with an 0-1 count. This is going to be high and outside, draws the count to 1-1. Johnson skips this one in there, draws it to a 2-1 count. Tyler Johnson winds and throws. It's going to be fouled back. Hard foul ball by Brown. Ryan Brown. This one's going to be fouled off as well. Johnson delivers. Brown swung on and missed. Unable to catch up to it. He'll go take a seat as Johnson is rolling through this Calvin team. This is going to be a swinging miss on the first offering for the catcher, Schumer. That'll be in for a ball. 1-1 count. Tyler Johnson checking his pitch communication device, whatever they are using over there for Alma, as that's going to skip away. Checks his signal once again. Gonna offer, swung on and missed. Chasing the high heat is Schumer. Johnson sits with a 2-2 count. He'll offer outside. Schumer won't chase. We'll get to a full count here. Second batter of the inning. Johnson delivers. And it's going to be strike three looking. He thought he got himself a free base. Instead, he'll have to take a seat. Tyler Johnson is rolling through the Knights offense. Now coming up is Shearer, the only player to have success against Johnson today. He'll watch in strike one. Johnson. Second pitch ball. Draws our count to 1-1. This is in there for a low strike. Shearer does not like the call. Johnson offers outside for a ball. Brings us even at 2. Shearer gets his warm-ups in. Johnson sends one on. It's going to be rolled over to third base, and it's going to be an errant play. Unable to make it clean is the transition going from third to first, as Sapienza couldn't make a clean throw and unable to make the clean grab at first was crocked. Just a little bit of errant play between the two. Runner gonna go for second right away, sliding in feet first. And once again, a bad transition, this time from catcher to second, as Shearer reaches twice in this game. And he has 2 stolen bases to go along with it. This is going to be foul tipped back into the backstop by Mason. Johnson. As it's rolling down the foul line, and it will get out of territory. Unable to make the grab. And was crocked. Johnson looking to settle things down here with a 1-2 count. Checks back. As that's in there for strike three, looking. Johnson is motoring through the Knights offense as he's gone 4 shutout. And we'll get ready for the top of the 5th. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA tournament play here on ACTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrive today and never replicated after you graduate.
Welcome back as we get ready for the top of the 5th here. Gone through 4 innings of no-run baseball. And unless you're a big baseball fan, you would think this game is boring. But real fans know just how exciting it can be when it's a pitcher's duel. And Coyle's going to get things rolling here with a first pitch strike. Coyle with the second offering, going to be foul tipped back. Brings our count to 0-2. Standing in there is Smith. Coyle delivers for a low ball. Draws us 1-2. Offers once again, fouled directly into the plate. It'll roll right back here towards us. As Smith trying to get something to work with. Coyle will offer well above the zone. Will draw us even at 2 apiece. Coyle delivers, swung on and missed. Go take a seat, Mr. Smith. Coming up to the dish now is going to be Kovalik. Entered today's game with a .314 batting average in 148 at-bats. He'll foul away the first offering, so to bring it to an 0-1 count. On deck is Kyler Warren, one of 2 players to get a hit for the Scots today. Coyle delivers and runs it inside. able to avoid it is Kovalik. This is going to be fouled back. Draws us even at 2. It's a 2-2 count for Kovalik. Coyle comes set. The 2-2 pitch is outside, draws us full with 1 out. Coyle delivers, sent right back up the middle, and it's going to be Bonnemer throwing it on to first to Mason for the putout. It's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now up to bat will be Kyler Warren. Got a hit in his first at-bat. Looking to continue his success against Coyle today. Coyle delivers. That's going to be very short. So ball 1. It's a 1-0 count with 2 outs. Warren sends this one in there for ball 2. Warren gets set. Coyle sends it on. And Warren's going to start out his day 2 for 2 with a knock into left or right center. So Coyle unable to get anything past Warren as he's seeing him well right now. Charlie Martin now up. He bunted to move Warren over last time with 2 outs. Doubt he'll do the same here. Coyle sends this in for an inside strike. Coyle gets ready. He'll check on Warren at first. Now he'll offer. Martin sends one through the infield. It'll be a single, and Warren will stay at second. Gets right through the third short gap. Mitch Foley up to the dish now. He's got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. That's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count for Foley. Coyle gets ready. He'll deliver for strike 2 looking. Foley hasn't let the bat leave his shoulder, and Coyle is up in the count, 0-2. He'll get his signal. Checks on Warren at second. Coyle delivers outside for ball 1. Coyle comes set, checks on Warren. Now he'll deliver. Slap down the third base line. It'll go foul. Off the fence over there behind third base. Brings us to a 1-2 count for Foley. Runners on first and second. Got Warren waiting on second, Martin sitting at first. Foley slaps this one foul. Looks like he's trying to get a little slap bunt and just advance all the runners. Find himself on first. Coyle delivers. In there. No, it's going to be a called ball. Everyone on Alma's side thought it was strike 3 looking. But it's going to bring us to a 2-2 count. Coyle gets set. He'll deliver. Swung on and flied. Foul ball. Two-two count. Both dugouts starting to get a little noisy here. Coyle delivers inside for ball 3. Draws us full as Foley has fought his way back in the count. Coyle comes set. Checks on second. He'll deliver. Tried to rip it down the third base line. Everyone will have to return to their original spot. Funnily enough, Martin was almost on his way home there. Foley gets ready. Waits for the offering. Coyle delivers. Foley stays alive with another foul ball. A very long at bat. Coyle comes set. He'll deliver. Foley slaps one into left field. Warren will round third and come on home. The Scots have struck first, and they now lead in this game 1-0. As Martin moved up to second, Foley finds himself on first. No movement in the Knights bullpen. Not warming anyone up yet. Can't see the Scots bullpen from here, as it's behind the right field wall. That's going to be swung on and foul tipped back into the catcher's glove by Bleasdale. 0-1 count. Coyle comes set. Same situation as before. Only difference is one run has scored. This is going to be knocked on over to the first base side. Taken unassisted is Mason. That'll end the inning as the Scots score 1 off an RBI single from Mitch Foley. We'll go into the bottom of the 5th. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA tournament play here on ACTV.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome back. No surprise here as Tyler Johnson will stay on the mound. 50 pitches through 4 innings. and he has been absolutely dominant thus far, with one runner reaching on an error. Other than that, only one hit given up. Reynolds going to try to bunt it, and it'll go foul down the third base line. I think it would have been a close play at first had he made it. Reynolds comes set. Johnson winds, delivers. He'll skip this one for a ball. Brings it to a 1-1 count. Johnson delivers in there for strike two. 1-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Reynolds is hung up on strikes. It's one away for the Scots. Noah Swoop now up. He'll chop one down the third base line. And he will not get there in time. Little collision at first, as it looks like the first base coach is wanting some interference of some sort, but no call to be made, as it seems as if the first base umpire is saying that Swope went out of his way to get tripped up. Graham now up. He'll foul this one back. Swung on and missed. Unable to catch up to the heat. 0-2 count. Johnson looking to get out of 5 straight innings. Johnson offers, swung on and missed. Rings him up on strikes. Johnson escapes again. "11 strikeouts for Tyler Johnson." Don't go anywhere, as we will be back for the 6th inning of work, as you're watching MIAA baseball here on ACTV.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Welcome back as we get ready for the 6th inning of work here inside MIAA Field on the campus of Adrian College. As it's Coyle still on the mound. Sends the first pitch in for strike one. Swung on and missed. A big swing by good pace. Can't catch up to it, though. Coyle offers once again, and it's a swinging strikeout by good pace. Now up to the dish is Crocked. He'll stand in. Coyle for the first offering. It's going to be chopped right back up the middle. Sliding play. Throw on to first. Not in time. Crocked beats it out. But a phenomenal play by the second baseman. Bonham sliding to his left, to his right, mind you, to stop it from rolling into the outfield and try to make a play on it. Throwing it from his seat. Can't beat out the runner at first. Coyle comes set. First offering in there for a strike. Crocked on first. His first time reaching today. And he's just going to go for second. No patience from Crocked, and he'll pay the price. As Coyle just turned around and flipped it over to second base. Crocked tried to catch everyone off guard. So there's the second out of the inning, and a very unconventional one at that. Swung on and missed was Sapienza. Coyle offers, and it's an outside ball. 1-1 count. Coyle delivers for ball 2. Brings the count even at 2. Sapienza will hack this one foul. Coyle delivers in there for a ball. Going to be a 3-2 count. Sapienza gets ready. Coyle delivers. It's going to skip over the shortstop's head into shallow left. And Sapienza is on for his second hit of the day. Smith now up to the dish. Coyle comes set. As Smith will knock this one over to Bonham. It's an easy play on to first for the out. And that'll do it. 3 up, 4 up. Of course, with the runner on, but nonetheless, Coyle will escape with no more runs added to the tally. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA Baseball here on ACTV.
Elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome back inside MIAA Field here on the campus of Adrian College as we get ready for the bottom of the 6th. Leading off for Calvin is going to be McCullough. The first offering going to be fouled back. Quick reminder, looking over at the MIAA softball tournament, Trine was victorious 5-0, and the Bulldogs won 3-1. As we have another foul ball. So it will be Trine and Adrian facing off in game 1 of tomorrow's action. This pitch in there for a ball. Johnson delivers for strike 3 looking. McCullough will have to go find a seat as the lineup will turn over again. And now there's only one batter remaining who has yet to be struck out by Johnson. That's going to be skipped for a ball. So game 1 tomorrow in the softball tournament will be Trine versus Adrian, as this offering is fouled off. Game 2 tomorrow will be Hope versus Calvin, as this is going to be rolled over, and Johnson doing it all. He'll jog on over to first for the putout. The assist coming from Croct, flipping it over to Johnson. Johnson delivers in there for a ball. It's going to be low. Brown awaits. Oh, hit this one sky high into left field, and it's going to be an out. Fly out to left for Brown. So Johnson gets through 6 shutout innings. He'll look for his 7th here soon. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA baseball action here on ACTV.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome back. I'd like to quickly remind you that ACTV broadcasts are student ran. Of course, our staff here for this evening's game is myself, Sean Whitmer, on the call, and Josiah Durrell as our director. Josiah Durrell is also our streaming coordinator, and then Megan Abby LeBeau is our director of media production. It's going to be in there for a ball. Second offering fouled away. Brings the count to 1-1. Strike two looking. That's going to be a ball well upstairs. Quick correction. It's Megan Abby Lubert. This is going to be hit out to right field, and it's a diving attempt, but it's going to get away from the right fielder. Rounding second, going for third. Sliding in is Kavalik, and he's safe. Calvin seems stunned, legging out the triple. And the pinch runner coming in for Kavalik. He's going to have a pinch runner. It's going to be number 33. Ryan Sakota going to be base running at third base. Coyle offers, going to be pushed foul down the first base line by Warren. Ball one. Brings the count to 1-1. With a runner on third. Coyle offers. Off the deck. Great job blocking it by Schumer. Coyle inside. They'll say he swung. Brings us to 2-2 on the count. The 2-2 offering from Coyle. Swung on and foul tipped into the glove. Schumer will stare down third. Now up to the dish is Martin. Charlie Martin, 1 for 1 on the day. Of course, also had the sack bunt earlier. We know he's capable of it, but the infield is playing in. Watches strike one. Going to be a ball. Brings us to a 1-1 count. Ball two. Brings us to 2-1. Coyle struggling to find his zone right now. Time called. Martin going to take a second. Try to get Coyle off balance. And now a little mound visit. Coyle unhappy with the fact that Schumer wanted to have a mound visit. tells him to get back and get back in his stance. Coyle offers, swung on. It'll get through the infield into shallow right. Martin with the RBI single. And the animosity between the Knights players seems to be costing them. That'll bring the score to 2-0. The Scots have 9 hits in the ballgame. Bunt was shown, was able to squeeze it through, but Schumer went to make the play at first, couldn't handle it through the transition. Coyle offers, in there for a strike, 0-2 count. A runner on first. Coyle comes set. Throw on for ball 1. Martin playing very shallow. Almost on top of the bag. Now he'll dance out a little bit. It's going to be blooped into shallow right field. As Coyle has started to lose his command, that's the 10th hit he's given up on the ball game. Schumer trading out the ball. Coyle didn't like it. Blaisdell up to the dish. It's going to be low for a ball. 1-0 count for Blaisdell. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Coyle needs a ground ball here. It's going to be outside for ball 2. Blaisdell ready to go. Coyle sends it in up top. It'll catch the zone for strike 1. It's a 2-1 count. Checked over at second. Alma wants a balk from how he tried to pick off. It's sent right up the middle, unable to make a play. It'll skip into center field. It was Swope playing over, trying to make a play on it, but unable. Another ball change. Looks like we're going to go to the bullpen here. So a likely pitching change. Coyle will end his day. After over 100 pitches, he'll end his tally at 109. Giving up 11 hits, 2 runs, both of which were earned. He had 5 strikeouts through 28 batters faced. And that'll be the end of his day Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA baseball action here on ACTV.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Up to the mound is Kyle Koenig coming into the game for relief of Coyle. Enters today, finishing the regular season at a 4.05 ERA through 14 appearances. No starts, no saves, through only 13 1/3 inning. Gave up 10 hits and 6 earned runs with 12 strikeouts as he comes in to a high leverage situation here for the Knights. And it's a first pitch strike with the bases loaded for Koenig. Koenig gets his pitch, checks at third. Offers up a pitch close. It'll be outside for a ball. Brings us to a 1-1 count. Koenig offers outside for ball 2. Came in quick with the first pitch strike. Now back-to-back balls. Infield still playing a little tighter on the corners. As Koenig will offer, swung on, and it's going to be skied into the air. It'll get out of the field of play for a foul. It's a 2-2 count. Good paced. Awaits the offering. He'll foul this one back right towards us. Good paced entered this at bat with 1 strikeout. 0 for 3 on the day thus far. Currently sitting with a 2-2 count and a chance to make some damage against the Knights. As Koenig will step off the bag. Koenig now ready to deliver. Checks third. He'll offer. And this is going to be fouled off once again by Good Paced. Good Paced battling right now with 2 runners in scoring position. He'll chop this one down the third base line. It'll be a foul ball. Good Pace staying alive once again. from a game that has been speeding along. Really the first time we've had a longer inning. Offered, down to third. Throw home. And the lead runner is out with the force out at home. It's a 5-2 force out. Great play made. Rolling it over on it to third. Of course, with the force out available at home, it's a great heads up play by Mike Kula. Now force out anywhere. Cooling. Offers for strike one looking. Crocked got on last time he was up. Cooling checks all over. Swung on and missed from Crocked. 0-2 count for Crocked. He'll stand in. Koning has a pitch he likes. He'll deliver outside for ball one. Koning ready to work against Crocked. So 1-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Crocked is the final out of the inning. Koning comes in with bases loaded and doesn't give up a single run as we get ready for the bottom of the seventh. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA tournament play here on ACTV.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Tyler Johnson back on the mound for the Scots as we get ready for the bottom of the seventh. And he has rolled through the Knights today. 67 pitches through 6 innings, 50 of which have been strikes. And then, of course, the 12 strikeouts tallied to go with it. It's going to be Nelson in place of Schumer. First pitch swung on, good contact. So that was Logan Nelson. Tried to get a hold of one, but it's a fly out to right. The only batter that has not struck out for the Knights today, Ryan Shearer. Up to the dish. Johnson, first offering, outside for ball one. 1-0 count with 1 out. Johnson delivers for strike one. Johnson fires that in for strike two. Shearer was chasing the high heat, couldn't catch it. Also the only hitter with a hit today. And he'll strike out swinging. Tyler Johnson has struck out every batter he's faced at least once. Now up to bat, Mason. Watching strike one. It's going to be outside for a ball. 1-1 count. Johnson stands in, ready. The 1-1 offering swung on and missed. Mason can't catch it. Swung on and missed once again. Johnson goes through three batters, and he'll get out of the seventh as we get prepared for the eighth inning of work. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA tournament play here on AC.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome back as Logan Nelson has taken place behind the dish. Of course, pinch hit for Schumer in that last inning. He gets ready to work. Still on the mound for the Knights is Koning. One more warm-up pitch for Koning, and then we'll get underway. Good throw on to second. Koning and Nelson going to have a quick little conference before getting things back underway. Up to the dish, number 27, Sapienza. He'll swing on this and miss. Forgive me, that's going to be number 16 for the Knights pitching. It's Ian Schuster, who enters with a 6.75 ERA. 0-3 through 8 appearances. He started 3 games. It's a 2-1 count. He's fallen behind Sapienza. Schuster delivers, swung on and fouled back by Sapienza. Umpire giving Nelson a quick breather. Schuster ready to go, waiting for Sapienza to get back in the box. It's a 2-2 count. Schuster ready to work. He'll offer. It's going to be slow roller down the third base line. It'll roll foul. So a lot of burned gas for nothing for Sapienza. Still 2-2. Schuster gets the call he likes. Delivers. Chopped foul by Sapienza once again. Sapienza battling right now. Trying to stay alive as the leadoff here in the 8th inning. Schuster being very decisive on the pitch he wants. Outside, draws the count full. Schuster with the 3-2. Swung on and missed by Sapienza. And he'll go sit down as we get the next batter on up. As it's going to be Smith. Tony Smith will watch the first pitch by him for a ball. Schuster gets his call. He'll come set. Delivers for strike one. It's a 1-1 count. Schuster offers once again, this one low for ball two. Schuster comes set. He'll offer, swung on, up the middle, charging, short to first, and a great pick out of the dirt as it's the second out of the inning after the phenomenal play made by Mason after the charging throw by Swope. It's going to be Kraft in place of Sakota. Second change at that DH spot was Kavalik to open the game. He got pinch ran for at third after the triple. And then Kraft coming in for Sakota after the pinch run. Outside on the first offering for ball one. Schuster sends one. It's going to be hit deep to left field. Camping underneath it is Brown. 3 up, 3 down. As the Knights will escape without giving up any more runs. And we'll go in to the bottom of the 8th. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA tournament action here on ACTV.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Welcome back. Johnson staying on the mound for the 8th as he's been rolling 76 pitches through 7 innings. Only 10 pitches used in that last inning of work. Up to the bat now is going to be Reynolds, who will foul one back. Johnson ready to go. Gets his pitch. He'll offer. Swung on and missed. 0-2 count for Reynolds. Johnson is rolling. Strike 3 looking. Reynolds will go take a seat. He struck out all 3 times today that he's been up. Swope now up to the dish. Johnson delivers above the zone for ball 1. Johnson winds and throws. Swung on and fouled back. A 1-1 count. Someone is very excited in the crowd about the foul ball. Johnson delivers low and away for ball 2. Two 2-1 count for Swope. Johnson delivers. Swope swings hard, but he can't catch it. It'll bring the count to 2-2. Johnson delivers once again, this one outside. Brings it to 3-2. Full count for Swope. Johnson hasn't walked a batter all day. He still won't. Not on that pitch at least, as it's fouled back. Johnson gets set. He'll offer. And it's going to be ball 4. Take your base. Swope, the second player to get on base today. And it's a walk by Johnson. Mind you, third player to get on base today, as there was an error from the Scots earlier. Coming in now for the Knights is going to be number 5. It's going to be Hunter Skolma. Hunter Skolma comes in. Not a lot of power, but 9 RBIs through 50 at-bats. Trusting him to see Johnson well enough to get through this at-bat. He pitch hit for Graham, who struck out twice. Skolma down, has the count even at 1 against Johnson. Johnson delivers. It's going to be swung on for strike 2. 1-2 count for Skolma. Johnson delivers. Skolma, big swing, big miss. He'll grab a seat. 16th strikeout on the day for Tyler Johnson. Makula up to the dish. First pitch ball by Johnson. A little bit of a longer inning for Johnson, going 14 pitches so far. Checks it first. Swung on into left field. And it's going to be an easy play made out there in left by Smith, as it'll turn us over to the top of the 9th. As the Scots will come up to bat. Don't go anywhere as you're watching MIAA baseball action here on ACTV.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, passion meets purpose. Your future starts here. Elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Down to the 9th inning. It's going to be Schuster still on the mound for the Knights after going 14 pitches in his last inning of work. Of course, Johnson went 16 pitches there in the bottom of the 8th. Be interesting to see if he closes this one out for the Knights or if they'll bring in someone for relief. Kyler Warren up to the plate to go against Schuster. Schuster comes set, winds and delivers. Swung on. Routine play made, 6-3. Warren is out in 1 pitch. Swope with a nice play. Scooping it up backhand, firing it over to Mason at first. Now Martin had himself a big day for the Scots, sitting at 2 for 2 with 1 RBI. He'll watch in strike 1. The 0-1 in there for a ball, so 1-1. 1-1 is the count. Schuster delivers. Martin will watch ball 2. Brings it to 2-1. Schuster offers up a strike. Not even taking a look at it is Martin. Martin calls time. Martin back in the box for the 2-2. Schuster offers. It's going to be low for ball 3, draws the count full. Schuster with the payoff pitch. Good play made over at first, and Schuster will close it out for out number 2. Now up to the dish, Mitch Foley, the center fielder. Foley comes in, stands in, waiting. That's going to be fouled back. Oh, 1 count with 2 outs for Schuster. Schuster delivers in there for strike 2. Schuster comes set, ready to go. Throws one in, and it's going to be ball 1. Brings the count to 1-2. Schuster offers. High fly ball in foul territory. Making the play is the first baseman, Mason, jogging over there, getting the fly ball out. And that'll get us out of the inning. Don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back for the bottom of the 9th here on ACTV.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
Welcome back. Johnson finishing up his warm-ups. And you heard me correct, he's staying in to close out this game. As a quick look at our schedule for tomorrow, the first game will open up at 12 o'clock. It'll be Kalamazoo versus the winner of this. And then we will have game 4, or game 2 of tomorrow at 3 p.m. It'll be Adrian College versus whoever loses in this matchup. As Johnson's first pitch in there for a strike. And then we will close the day with a 6 p.m. start time for the third game of the day. It'll be the winner of the previous game, Game 2, versus the loser of the first game of the day. And then Friday we will have our championship matchup in the MIAA tournament. 1-2 count. Johnson offers, swung on, it's chopped. It's going to be scooped fair, and he beats it out. A leadoff single for the first time since the second inning. Wonder if the pitch count is sneaking up on Johnson's arm fatigue. As Bonham beat that one out, now Brown up to the dish. Swung on and missed. Johnson is ready. Brown steps in the box. Johnson sends one on. Brown will send it down the first base line, foul. Brown steps into the box, gets ready. Johnson delivers, swung on, fouled down the third base line. It'll get out of play. Calvin has cleared their dugout. Meaning they are expecting to win it here or lose it here. Johnson's offering, going to be fouled back by Brown. Brown stands in. Johnson is ready. Bonham dancing over at first. Another foul ball by Brown. Johnson gathers himself on the mound. He'll deliver. Brown chops one onto first, going to second. It's going to skip away. Now running over for third. Both runners will advance. We have the tying run at second base and the winning run up to the plate for the Knights. Up to the dish is Logan Nelson, the lone man who is yet to be struck out. As Johnson's going to have himself a mound visit. I don't see any movement from a new pitcher, so it's just a quick visit. Looks like we're not going to get a new arm in this one for the Scots. They're going to ride it out with their star pitcher, who after today will officially be sitting at 124 strikeouts. 122 strikeouts, mind you. Math was a little rocky there. Got Brown on second, Bonham on third, and Logan Nelson, the winning run at the plate for a chance to face Kalamazoo tomorrow in the first game of play. Johnson delivers. Nelson checked up. They're going to say he went for strike one. Johnson checks his pitch comm. Both runners staying cautious. Swung on and missed by Nelson. Strike two. Johnson looking for the complete game shutout here. This one in there for strike three. Nelson watched it by, and it's going to be strike three looking. Johnson up to 17 on the day. Shearer up to the plate. Had some early success against Johnson. He'll watch in ball one, and now we've got some movement down there in the bullpen for the Knights. Johnson delivers, swung on, fouled off by Shearer. 1-1 count. Shearer the winning run. Runners on the base paths not getting antsy. It's going to be high for ball two. 2-1 count for Shearer. Swung on and missed. Draws the count even. Mason is on deck. Johnson delivers in there for strike three looking. Shearer is sat down on strikes. Johnson has 18. It all comes down to this. Nate Mason watches in ball one high. He is 0 for 3 on the day with 3 strikeouts and 1 runner stranded. Johnson, the second offering is in for a strike. Swinging was Mason. Johnson offers once again, in there for a strike on the outer edge. Mason doesn't like it. Johnson delivers outside for ball two. We'll have one more pitch. Johnson delivers, swung on and missed. The Scots win. Calvin goes down on strikes as Mason can't catch the high heat. And Johnson pitches a complete game shutout with 19 strikeouts. With that win there, it means the Alma Scots will face off against the Kalamazoo Hornets in game one. And of course, with Calvin losing, they will face off against Adrian College in the second game of tomorrow's action. Quick reminder that the loser in game 3, the first game of tomorrow, will face off against the winner of game 4, the second game of tomorrow, for our third game of action late tomorrow night. Quick thank you from our staff here at ACTV. We'd like to remind you to tune in to those games tomorrow on ACTV once again. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.